Hi, Jack Tubbs at the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, wishing you a fantastic Friday and congratulations to you. You made it to the weekend. All you got to do is finish out the day, and you got Saturday and Sunday to rest up, spend with family, and have some fun. Hey, I just want to continue on with our conversation that started yesterday about writing an offer that sellers will accept. I just want to kind of review some of the first things. And first off, it's always the thing is to get a good, strong pre-approval. And then also, if your lender offers it, do a pre-underwriting so that basically the underwriting's done. It shortens the time in which the seller has to wait for you to close on the transaction. Plus, it makes your offer that much stronger when they know that you've already been pre-underwritten. And then also, you find out that a lot of lenders that do pre-underwriting, they will also offer a guarantee to the seller if the sale should not close. It's usually like somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000 that the lender will offer the seller should the sale not close. Makes your offer super strong. Write a letter, write a personal letter to the seller, letting him know what's going on. If it's going to be your very first home, if it's going to be maybe baby's first home, whatever. Some of those things that bring up the warm fuzzies that make people, kind of connect with you more, and also let them know how much you can, how great you think their house is, and how fantastic you think is going to be living in that house is going to be. Don't ask for personal property. Make your offer as clean as possible, not a ton of contingencies. Basically, I would always advise buyers that they keep their inspection contingency in to make sure that a home inspection is done so that we can find out if there are any true issues in the home itself. And don't try and write below asking. Write at asking or above. It's always going to help if you offer maybe $1,000 to maybe $5,000 above offer or above asking, and then realize that you do have your home inspection. If there are issues to be addressed, we can either negotiate the price down or ask the seller to repair things as we move along. But we never want to insult anybody now, especially in this tight market, especially in the valley here in Arizona, with all the people that are moving this way from California and Oregon, Washington State, and other places because industry is moving into the state. A lot of people are headed this way. We have a very tight market. Inventory is very tight. It doesn't take a long time to sell a house on average in the valley because because we only have about 8/10 of a month of supply on hand. There are not a lot of plentiful homes, and then builders are starting to slow down a little bit as far as being able to produce homes because the availability of lumber and other things such as appliances are becoming a little bit tighter because of the COVID-19 virus has slowed down production of needed items to build a house. So existing home sales are going to continue to be tight, and the prices are going to continue to go up because now even the builders are going to have a slowdown on being able to when they're going to be able to put somebody in a house. It's not that they won't build it for them, it's just the time frame in which it's going to take to complete the build. And that is going to affect some people because some people are not going to want to wait 12 to 18 months to move into their new home. They're going to want to do it as soon as possible. And that's where the existing home market is going to give a leg up over the builders right now. So once again, we want to offer above asking. One of the things that I shared with you yesterday is that maybe we'll put the only kind of contingency we'll put in there will be an appraisal contingency, that if the property does not appraise for the contract price, you'll bring up to $10,000 cash to the closing to make that gap as small as possible. Let's see. Another thing that makes your offer very strong is, and this is one of the things you want to think about when you go to shop for a home, is putting down a larger earnest money deposit, because this money can be forfeited should you not be able to perform, or should you violate or not be able to perform any parts of the sales contract. And as an agent or a broker, your broker should be able to go over that and let you know what items could cost you your earnest money deposit should you not be able to perform. But the show of a strong earnest money deposit shows you that, hey, I really want to buy this house, that I'm willing to risk this money should I not be able to perform. Also, it shows you that you have extra cash, because if we're going to show that you're going to put down a down payment plus bring an earnest money deposit to the game, it's really going to impress sellers. It's also going to make them feel more secure that you have the financial health and the financial wherewithal to be able to complete the transaction, and they won't have to have any disappointment about a transaction not being completed and have to put the property back on the market, etc. And also, along with that, and I think I just kind of mentioned that in the last couple of things I said, is a larger down payment. There are so many different loan products out there where you can put as little as 3% down. Even in a conventional format, as far as a conventional mortgage, it all depends on the lender what it takes to qualify for such loans. But there are those loans available to people who have a little bit better credit score, a much lower debt to income ratio, and also a fair amount of income to be able to show when they apply for their mortgage. But the bigger the down payment, once again, shows financial strength to the seller. So as opposed to maybe a 3.5% down with an FHA, maybe we can come in with a 10% conventional, or maybe even stronger of all, a 20% conventional. That will impress your seller, that you have that kind of money, that you're bringing in a larger earnest money deposit, that you're willing to waive the appraisal contingency and put in a contingency should the property not appraise at contract price. You'll bring up to, say, $5,000 or to $10,000 to kind of meet that shortfall between the contract price and the appraisal, to make it as attractive transaction for the seller as possible. That's where I'm going to leave you today. We got a couple more things we're going to go over on Monday, but remember that you always want to take everything into consideration when you write an offer. If this is the house, if this is the one, you don't want to lose it. There's no way that you want to let this one slip through your fingers. You don't want to lose it to the competition, etc., etc. We want to write an offer that is attractive as possible. And these are some of the things that you can do, and I'm going to share a couple more with you on Monday. But anyways, the weekend's coming up, so I want all of you to go out and spend some time with friends and family, or maybe even take some time just to relax and recharge from the week that you just went through. And then if you have any questions, if you'd like to see any homes, if you'd like to list your home, if you have any questions about probate properties, one of the things that we specialize here at the J Team are probate properties, or even just a probate itself. If you have some questions that I can help with, please don't hesitate to call. You can reach me at 248-330-7972. That's 248-330-7972. Or you can email me, jack@thejteam.house. Once again, that's Jack, Jack, at thejteam, THE, the letter J, the word team, TEAM.house, or you can call any member of my team at 623-252-4061. That's 623-252-4061. Hey, you guys have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday with a little bit more about writing an offer that will get accepted by a seller. Have a great time.